This is Eric from Vegas Rocks Magazine. We're backstage at the big Rageous Festival with none other than the legend himself, Biff Byford of Saxon.
Hey, good to be here.
Biff, I wanted to ask you, you guys have had a chance to do many festivals over the years, big festivals from, Whacking and everything else. What do you think of this being the second year of Rageous? How do you think they're doing as far as putting together the festivals?
And it's pretty well organized. It's good, 2 stages running back to back, piggybacking, they call it. One band finishes, next band starts. It's like they do in Europe, so we're pretty used to that. Yeah, it looks good, I mean, this tour we're doing with Judas Priest, rolling into town, it's fantastic. People are really excited.
That's you're leading me into my next question. What I wanted to ask you, last time I caught up with you, you guys were on the road with Motorhead.
Yeah.
Then we seen you at the House of Blues with UFO. And now you're out again with Judas Priest on the road.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be out with so many of those bands from your genre that you got started with?
Yeah, well, I mean, we only go out with bands we love anyway. We're not really a support band, we need to go out and see people and bring the level up in America where we used to be. And it's been a great 3-4 years really. We've been here really strong, and I think this Judas Priest tour is a fantastic tour to be on this year. I mean, I think it's the metal tour of the year, really.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what we were saying as soon as it was announced.
People are really psyched up about it.
That's the one everybody wants to go to.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of bringing it back strong to America, the new album, Thunderbolt, had a chance to review it through your management and sent it to me, getting rave reviews.
It is. It's our best-selling album since 1986. Apparently, so they tell me. It went top 30 in England. My guy phoned me and said, "Oh, you're the top 30 in England." And I was like, "Are you sure you got the wrong band here, mate?" The right band. So yeah, it's been great.
Did you guys do anything different in the studio on this album that
No,
you
not
felt
really.
was really going to lead to this?
I mean, Andy produced it completely. He didn't co-produce it with me this time. That probably made some difference. It gave me a bit more time to spend on the melodies and the arrangements and the vocals. But yeah, I mean, it was done over a period of time in between different jobs that me and Andy were doing. And he got the Judas Priest album coming up, so we had to finish it at a certain time so we could move on to Priest. So the album was ready quite a long time before we actually released it. So I was able to go back in and do a couple more singing things, sneak back in there.
Awesome. And speaking of Thunderbolt, I wanted to bring it up as I talked about it in my review. Last time I caught up with you, we were there for the Motorhead tour, and obviously with the passing of Lemmy, there was a few references in this album to Lemmy.
Well, we dedicated the album to Lemmy. I think we would have dedicated it to all 3 of them. At that time, I said he was still alive, so it was a bit difficult. But so yeah, we dedicated it to Lemmy, and I had an idea of this song about. We first met Motorhead in 1979. It was the very first tour we ever did on the Bomber tour. It was just before the Wheels of Steel came out in 79. So I had an idea of writing a song about that period anyway. The new wave of British heavy metal before Lemmy died, and after Lemmy died, it sort of focused me on that type of thing. And I thought it'd be nice to do a song about when we first met, on that show and their music and how much it influenced us and other people. And so that's what the song's about. We always walked on stage and went, "Hi, we're Motorhead, we play rock and roll." That's what I call the song. It's more metal than you could ever be, Motorhead, but he always said it's just rock and roll, So it's quite good.
You talked about influences. I always wanted to ask you this question. So many of these younger bands that we interviewed here yesterday and today, they talk about, "I'm so happy to play with Priest and Saxon." Those were my influences. They were about my age when I was in high school, and that was all I listened to. For you guys, what were some of your influences when you knew you wanted to come over here and make it to America?
Yeah, we were sort of, our music. When we first started putting it together, when the band started to get some chemistry going, that's what it was all about. We were into the punk attitude, but we were still into the Zeppelin, Sabbathy thing. So we mished it all together, really. So it came out as a more attitude, more aggressive style of rock music that was British metal. obviously just people were around. You know, they came rushing in with British Steel album, Motorway Out Ace of Spades, Maiden had Beast and Killers. It was a great time.
That was the best time for music. I say that all the time.
Well, it was the best time for British. It was a good time for British rock. Yeah, I mean we had Wheels of Steel, Strong Hand, the Lord Denim together in the space of like a year and a half.
So I'm sure you're probably aware. I just heard just the other day, Saxon's announced for the big Monsters of Rock cruise.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Yeah.
Coming up. So you guys have done that in the past.
Yeah, we did it. We did it a while ago. It's 4 or 5 years ago, though. I think. Yeah, I think we're going to maybe do some more American shows, maybe headlining or co-headlining, just in the southern states. We haven't been to South Carolina, Alabama, Atlanta, Florida for quite a long time. People are crying out for Saxon down there, so I think we might try and get that together. Yeah.
Las Vegas cries out for Saxon all the time.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to come back and visit us.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, we're going to be on stage soon, so.
I think the thing that the cruises and the festivals like this and stuff has brought is you guys are swelling in popularity. I think some of that might be, the younger generation that goes to those things are being more introduced.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the more you play, you have to come and play America. You can't sit at home in England, in front of the fire getting warm and expect the American bands to keep you up there. You have to keep coming back and playing for people. They love it. The Americans love live music, so you have to come and play, and that's what we're doing now. So everything's the planets are on the line. The album's great, the tour's great. We're going to keep coming back now, trying to get to a place where we should be.
Awesome. Well, as one of my legends, we're happy to have you here in Las Vegas and hope you come back soon.
We love Vegas.
Thank you, Biff.
Good man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep